You see this photo? May the Lord have mercy. In this video, you're gonna hear my reason of why I don't rate them London buses. I don't rate them. So grab a snack and come on back.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
Hey guys, I'm Trevin Hughes and welcome back to my channel. This is my second video. The first video was the positivity. So thank you guys for coming back, and in this I'm going to tell you a little bit of why I don't rate them London buses. So this happened to me when I was in secondary school, and my secondary school was an all boys Catholic school, but it was quay. Like when we say quay, we say quay. It was all the way in Purley. I live in Lewisham, so the distance was mad. I had to take, thank God I only had to take one bus, one train, and it was kind of easier, but it was long. It was like 45 minutes to get to school. So imagine at winter time, you're going in darkness and you're coming back in darkness. It was that type of distance. And on this nice day, I decided to forget my Oyster card. An Oyster card, for you foreigners, is a card that you are given when you are a child, and it gives you free travel on bus and trams. So, but I took train, so I had to have a paper ticket, what allowed me to go in and out. But that day I forgot it, meaning I had to go home via bus. So to get my clot home from my school, I have to go through two road ghetto areas. We have Croydon to the Dun, and we have Brixton. So yeah, Brixton. So luckily, you know when you finish school and all your school is on one bus, lucky that bus took me to Croydon. Like it was everyone I knew, and it was like I was safe in a sense because everyone I knew. So if anyone wants to step on the bus, your boys are there. But it's from Croydon to Brixton where the madness happened. So imagine, I'm a peaceful person. I don't resort to violence. Like my voice, my words might be poised, and I might have like a rude energy, but I am not like rude for no reason. I am fair, I'm calm. So before I get into the story, let me show you what my clout looked like. This is the type of stupid idiot what was coming up to the bus. So when you see this photo, may the Lord have mercy.
Damn!
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking, I don't even know what year this was. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's first things first talk about the hair. What's going on in that hair? What was I thinking? I went to that barber and I thought I must have come out gassed, like, oh, jeez, oh. And you could tell I thought I was that prestige nigga. Like, look at me with that Winston knot. Like, not no normal school tie. Man was putting the little triangle thing. Like, yeah, I came to school to learn. To learn. I don't know what you niggas came to do, but I came to learn. So yeah, so imagine this idiot, this pea-head looking, monkey looking idiot, that was me, coming onto the bus at Croydon, through Croydon to Brixton during peak times when all the schools are coming out. So I get onto the bus. It was a double-decker bus, and I go upstairs. And the seating plan for upstairs is if you're at the front, you're unique or year 7. If you're in the middle, you're normal, like just normal. If you're at the back, you're loud, you're extra, you are the ones who will get the bus stopped. The driver say, I'm not going anywhere, turns off the engine, everyone has to get them off the blood clot thing. That's the type of children you were. Don't try that. So I was not that child, thank God. I go in the middle, but the middle back, because I thought I was like, bad man. Jeez, look at that haircut. Jeez, you thought I was okay. So I go onto the middle back, and I'm just there with my music. I'm probably listening to Only Girl in the World, Variana, some stupidness like that, one of them old tunes, and a group of Harrises come on. Now, if you don't know about Harris, you don't know about Blood Clot Harris. Harris is a federation. They're all over London. Wherever you see, whatever borough you go into, you'll find 10, 5, I don't know how many Harrises. You'll find Harris Croydon, Harris Crystal Palace, Harris Beckenham. You will find a Harris every single clarting way. Everywhere you go. So the Harrises, and the Harrises, the kids that went Harris were just yeah. So, and they came on in typical secondary school fashion, eating chicken wings, playing music, and there were 2 girls, 2 boys, both were black. Coincidentally, it's a black area, so I'll go on. So, you know what? I'm on this bus for a long time. I'll keep myself to myself. I'll look out the window and don't do nothing stupid. So, I'm on the bus. I'm listening to my music, and one of the girls who was quite hefty was sitting next to me. So I was sitting here, she was sitting there. So I'm just looking out the window. I'm just like, okay, you wanna make me feel like. And they're talking in the background about Miss Mary. Oh, if my mum gonna see her on the street, she would slap her up. I was like, okay. It's like, nah, do you see what Lamel did? Lamel went to Lakeisha and Bear tried lips her and that. And I was like, okay, I'm hearing some tea, but you know me, to keep myself to myself. So, yeah, so I'm doing that, but while the journey gets further down the line, the volume gets louder and louder. And I'm just like, okay, you're overriding my music here now. You better simmer your cloud down. In my head, obviously. So I'm just like, so it's just like they keep talking and talking and talking. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, okay, we get it. You're loud. But let me give you an example of how they were laughing. Oh my God! No, I wouldn't have it, fam. I wouldn't have it. No! Okay, while eating chicken and chips, that £4 wings and chips, I'm smelling in my nose. So it got to the point where I could not hack it. Like, it was too loud. Me got small ears, you know, me sensitive. So I'm like, I turn around, I'm just like, oh, excuse me, do you mind lowering the volume? So it was silence. There's silence before the storm. All I hear is, I don't know who he thinks he is, man. So they continue at the same blood clot level. Oh yeah, no, this and that. Oh no, I will knock her out. I will rip off her weave. I'm just there like, woman, did me not tell you that to shut your blood clot mouth? So, I was like, oh, but 10 minutes down the line, I take my earphone out again. Okay, I beg you, shut the up.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
That's what Miss said. And they turn around. You know when it's silent, when a random person tells you to shut up, you're just like, whoa. So that's it was like, whoa. And he's run after one of the girls was just like, oh, there's no need to be rude, man. I just blanked it and continued. So after that, they lowered their tone. They got, I don't know, gradually louder again. So I was just like, okay. We're getting nearer to my stop, Brixton. But while they're talking, this woman, this hefty woman, well, I'm saying woman, but this hefty gal is next to me and she's bare leaning up on me. It's like, my patience is run dry. I've been on this bus for half an hour. I don't want to see your dirtiness touching my clout. So, I'm just like, I'm trying to lean away from her, but she keeps roughing up on my blazer, fam. So I'm just like, so I'm getting off. I'm just pissed. So I get up and barge her off into the pathway. So, and I just walked down. I didn't even say anything. I thought I was the boss. Like, hey, da, hey. So I'm just like walking down. And eventually we get off the bus. We get into Brixton. Get to Brixton. And in Brixton, I was on I don't even know, near Brixton Station. And I have to wait for a little bus called the P4. And the P4 is what takes me home straight away. So, and I see this group of boys and girls coming off the bus. So I'm just waiting on, and they walk down. So I'm just like, okay, they've done. I get up to my bus. I'm like, okay, we're on. We're nearly there. We nearly made it. The next bus stop along. Who do I see coming on? That group. But they have more people. You know. So I'm like, okay. So I'm at the back of the bus. But already, from when the bus was stopping, I see them pointing, yeah, that's him. So all these black youths come onto the back of the bus. I'm just sitting there with my white shirt, my blue blazer, my bald head, my big lip. Just sitting there, chilling. And then after one guy who was older, you could tell he was older, he's like, do you think you're big by dashing girls on the floor? Well, I don't think I'm big, darling. But your sister, what am I talking about? So he's like, do you think you're big by dashing girls on the floor? And I was just like, I just aired him. He's like, do you know who that is? Aired him again. That's my sister. What was I supposed to do with that information? Was I supposed to be scared? My sister. So I'm just there like, okay. Like, so he's like, So I was just like, so you know what? Something came over me. I got possessed by Pastor Trevin. And he started cussing. I couldn't control myself. I was cussing. And I was just like, well, tell your Caesar dress up. Tell your Caesar looking like sister ass to not lean on my clout. No, what did I say again? I was like, your sister looks like Caesar from Planet of the Apes doing dress up, doing drag. And all the boys are, oh no, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it. So I thought I was sick of that from the reply. And he turned around and said, oh, they were like, oh, look at him and his bubble lips, bare chatting ish. These bubble lips. So your sister's gone looking like that and you're cussing my bubble lips. And I was just like, sorry. Like, you're cussing my bubble lips when you and your sister came out looking like that. When your sister looks like a drag monkey, the weave broke up, the body broke up, and you come here cussing my bubble lips. I was just like, okay. So he was continued to cuss me, but you know, I had that, I think I'm prestige. I just aired it. I thought I was just airing it. And the bus driver must have been hearing all these giggles and laughter, and he was just like, oh. He gets to the bus stop and he just stops the engine. He's like, okay, all the school kids off the bus. I don't know who he thinks. I'm not coming off no bus. So I'm just sitting my ass down. But these men said, aye, come outside. No, I'm fine right here, darling. So my man wants to pull my tie up to come outside. Man didn't go to a rugby school to be bullied by some Harris idiot. Let me just tell you this now. So I'm just like, that. You see that handoff? I was like, get the f off me. Dashed him. Woof. Just woof. Get the f off me. Woof. And something after he was like, what? So he came back, and that's when I decided to, I was not much of a puncher, because my hands hurt after you punch. I was a kicker. Man, I didn't know no Jackie Chan shit, but I just kicked him to the chest, and I pushed his sister off the bus. Yeah? So all the boys are just off the bus like, nah, this and that. Not really backing case because I'm a big black man. But the bus driver, I'm just like, okay, bus driver, they're off, can we go? You can come off too. I was just like, so you're gonna leave me when there's a group of black kids outside in Brixton and it's just my club? You're just gonna leave me there? You're gonna sleep well at night? And he's just like, kids are looking. I was like, well, I'm not, for my own safety, I'm staying on this bus. So he was just, so we were like a stalemate. And I was just like, I'm not getting off the bus, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to be killed. Like, I already pushed these men off the bus, cussing his sister, cussing his mother. I think I'll stay on the bus. Well, we finally get home. Like, he finally starts the engine and we get ourselves home. And you know what? This is what's wrong. These school kids had the most energy, but Pastor Trevin came to sort their clown out. Hey, joking. But yeah, it was a bit of a mud, and that's why I don't rate them buses, fam. That doesn't happen on train. Like, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. There's a different class on trains. On buses, you see the ghetto. You see the most muddest people. And it's just like, nah. So if it comes to am I taking bus or train, even coaches, like that's too close to my bus. Nah, I'll take the train. I'll take the train. I don't rate them ones there. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you lot for listening. Hopefully it wasn't too much waffle, because apparently I waffle. Joking, I know I waffle, but man had his notes this time. Man had bullet point. So I was not waffling. And
1, 2, 3.
yeah.